Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Clip, the host of Sports Board, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you guys about the fact that the Suns have taken down the Lakers 114 to 104, and how it's going to affect the Lakers' momentum. I'll tell you guys about the fact that the Celtics defeated the Clips 117 to 112. Tell you guys about the fact that the Spurs defeated the Knicks 119 to 93. I'll tell you guys about the fact that the Nuggets defeated the Bucks. Aaron Boone's going to be having surgery to get a pacemaker. Washington football is going to replace cheerleaders with co-ed dance team. Get you guys that for sure. Giselle is urged on Tampa Bay to retire from the NFL even after Super Bowl 55. That's sort of backfired. And Greg McDermott apologized for saying plantation during their Cranes loss to Xavier. Get you guys that for sure. And Nuggets feeding the Bucks 128 to 97. And playing some Tiger touch, and that's all there is for that, everybody. But then Kelly Winslow been since the 14 years behind bars, and it was race battle. Get you guys to that for sure. Joel Tabella been to 88, and rosters for the skills challenge 3-point contest. Every slam dunk contest during NBA All-Star Week in ATL. So that's all there's some have for that, everybody. So all you need to know. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna start this off with the fact that the Suns have taken down the Lakers 114 to 104. We had Dario Saric scored 21 points, had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Mykal Bridges scored 19.6 rebounds, 5 assists. Devin Booker scored 17 points, 3 rebounds, and steals, 6 assists. DeAndre Ayton has scored 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and block. LeBron James scored 38 points, had 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. Dennis Schroder scored 17 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. Talen-Horton-Tucker scored 16 points, 3 rebounds. Markieff Morris scored 12 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Lakers, I don't know what happened there, but they just got a bit of an upset loss to the Suns last night with Devin Booker and CP3 in the mix. But obviously, how did that turn out? So, Lakers, they need to get back together if they want to be back-to-back NBA champs. That's what they need to do. I don't know what happened out there, but they got to step it up. That's what they need to do. If they want to keep their playoff hopes alive, they better stay alive as one thing in the playoffs and the postseason, the playoffs. That's what they need to do. And trying to get to the NBA Finals if they can, by the way. So, honestly, Lakers, they need to come out and walk us back-to-back NBA champs. That's what they really need to do. So, Lakers, they got to get it going. I don't know what happened to them last night. Also, so by the way, 117, where Kemba Walker scored 25 points, had 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jaylen Brown scored 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Jayson Tatum scored 14 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals. Payton Pritchard scored 14 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Tristan Thompson scored 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. PG Paul George scored 32 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Reggie Jackson scored 25 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Lem Pepperlou scored 12 points and 4 assists. Markieff Morris Sr. 3 rebounds, 1 block. And Nicolas Batum scored 10 points, 5 rebounds. So they're looking pretty good. They're stepping up. They're like 18 and 17 right now, but 19 and 17, I guess that's through at least, but they're looking pretty good. So if someone else, let me know about that. Also, you had the Spurs defeating the Knicks 119 to 93. Trey Lyles scored 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and blocks. DeJounte Murray scored 17 points, 6 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals. DeMar DeRozan scored 10 points, 4 rebounds, and steals, 11 assists. Patty Mills scored 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Emmanuel Quigley scored 26 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal. RJ Barrett scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Orange Julius Randle scored 14 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. And Frank Tilakina scored 13 points and 2 rebounds. So, next, they need to make a comeback. They need to get a comeback. They're only 4th place in the Eastern Conference right now, but they really need to step it up. That's what they need to do. So, hopefully they do just that. Also, you have the Nuggets defeating the Bucks 120 to 97. Nikola Jokic has 37 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals. Jamal Murray scored 24 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Will Barton scored 14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal on the block. Michael Porter Jr. scored 11 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal on the block. Monte Morris scored 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal on the block. The Greek Freak scored 27 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Chris Middleton scored 20 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Brook Lopez scored 12 points and 5 rebounds. I don't know up to the Bucks on the last night, but they need to get together because they may not be making it to the NBA Finals. I'll tell you that. But honestly, That's what they need to do. They need to get some rhythm, try to get it together, and get to the playoffs for sure. Get back to the playoffs and try to get a playoff spot if they can, and try to at least see if they can secure a spot in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what they need to do right there. So that's all there is to you to know on that. Also, some other news here that everyone's going to be taking leave of absence. By the way, to have surgery to get a pacemaker. By the way, and he said that Boone had mild symptoms of lightheadedness, low energy, and shortness of breath for the past 6 to 8 weeks. Low heart rate. The surgery will be going. He'll have surgery at the St. Joseph's Hospital in Tampa. So honestly, keep your thoughts and prayers, everybody. To him, thoughts and prayers out to him, his family members, all his fans, as he goes to surgery on like that to get a pacemaker. So please keep me in your prayers, everybody. Please be sure you do so. That's all there is to you to know, everybody. Also, the latest on Tiger Woods' car crash. An LA Sheriff's Department is executing a warrant to get the data from a black box that Tiger Woods was driving. That Tiger Woods drove when Tiger was injured during that car crash last week. By the way, now it says right here that the probable cause that a crime was involved needs to be determined, even if it's a misdemeanor. Now, deputy considered a due diligence, by the way. Now, black box data shows vehicle speed, steering angle, activity. No probable cause against Woods obtaining blood, determining whether he had medication on him. So that's the big question going to ask. That the question is going to remain right there. So they have warned for the black box to get the data for that, for the steering angle, acceleration of braking activity. So showing the vehicle speed, how fast it was going. So honestly, it will say it all. So honestly, hopefully that. And Tiger Woods still recovered, by the way, everybody. So keep me in prayers, everybody, as he goes to recovery. So that's all we're still talking about. Another news that Washington football, they're replacing cheerleaders with co-ed dance team, by the way, for a rebranding effort, by the way. Now, former cheerleaders, by the way, they're eligible to try for the dance squad, likely have 36 dancers or more. Now, goals to have modern franchise. So, could they have the cheerleaders for? So since Washington, I mean, the cheerleaders for Washington, they've been around for the past 50 years, past 25 plus years. Past 50 years, so for past 50 years, 50 plus years. So honestly, this is a big surprise. I mean, they had to get a little tune-up, but could the NFL have replaced teams for all the other teams? Washington did theirs. Could all the other NFL teams do theirs as well? Just for a branding effort? Could other NFL teams replace cheerleaders with the dance teams? Let me know in the comment section about that. If you think it's going to ensue or not, let me know for sure, and I'll address it sure. Now, Washington has been in a lot of trouble, by the way, because of harassment, misconduct, and also abuse. So that's all there is for that. That came out last year. That is, to the very least. And honestly, things didn't look good there. So this is a bit of a big change, I can tell you that much. So that's all there is to you to know that, everybody. And they have been in trouble for that. So, and for the calendar shoot as well. For cheerleaders. So that's all there is to you to know, everybody. So the Washington football is gonna have. It's not gonna have cheerleaders no more. They're gonna have co-ed dance team. So that's all there is to for that. And that's Mexican change, I can tell you that. That's not the new to anybody, I can tell you that much. Also, Giselle urged Tampa Bay to retire from Super Bowl 55, and she says, "What more he got to prove?" I mean, look, Tampa Bay, he would have retired, but clearly, he could have retired after Super Bowl 55, but he couldn't do that. He says, we're going to run it back again, please. They're not going to run it back again. I mean, come on. Tampa Bay Bucks, they're going to be done for. Next season, they're going to go what's coming to them. I'll tell you that much. So that's all there is for that. Tampa Bay may be a drunken Super Bowl champ, a 7-time drunken Super Bowl champ, which he was, but he needs to get together because that's just uncalled for. Really, it is. So that's all there is for that. And, yeah. Also, Gary McDermott apologized for saying plantation during Creighton's loss to Xavier this past, so not looking good there. And hopefully gets it together. He may get released for that. So that's the question right there, buddy. Other news I want to get into, by the way, that Kellen Winslow has been sentenced to 14 years behind bars when there was rapes and other sexual offenses against five women in SoCal, even one homeless woman who, when Winslow attacked her back in 2018. Now, 14-year sentence is the maximum allowed under a plea deal. Now, Winslow was convicted of rape of an unconscious person, assault with intent to commit rape, and indecent exposure and lewd conduct in public. But Winslow has to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. So Kellen Winslow II, by the way, he is done for. I can tell you that. He's 14 years behind bars, and there could be other repercussions going to be waiting for sure. So honestly, he's done for. That's it. His career's over, and that's that. So he's done. That's it. He's done. Also, another some really sadness I want to get into, by the way, that Joe Altobelli, he was a season 88. He led the 83 Orioles to a World Series title. He spent three seasons managing the Orioles. He was released after a 29-26 start in 85. In 85, he managed the San Fran Giants at 77-79. He was the interim manager of the Cubs for one game during the 91 season. His overall career record was 437 to 407. Altobelli was Orioles AAA manager from 1971 to 74. Or 76, by the way. When Rochester Red Wings won the 2 International League titles. Congrats to him on that. He played 3 league games during the span from 55 to 61. He spent 2 seasons with the Cleveland Baseball and Twins, Minnesota Twins, by the way. So thoughts praise out to his family members, all of his fans, all of his viewers, subscribers to the Orioles and Cleveland Baseball, and even Minnesota Twins to the terrific loss of Joe Altobelli. Really tough loss there, and that's all there is to you to know on that. So, really tough loss there. So, keep them in your prayers. Also, I'll tell you in the slam dunk contest. It was 2021 in ATL. You got Cassius Stanley. You got Obi Toppin. You got Anthony Simons. So, why isn't Anthony Edwards in the slam dunk contest? Why is that? Really? That's uncalled for. It's really uncalled for. Something's got to be said about that. It really has to. Also, I'll tell you in the 3-point contest for this All-Star Week this coming Sunday. You got Devin Booker, you got Jaylen Brown, you got Stupid Steph, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, and Jayson Tatum. Now for the skills challenge, you're gonna in 2021 ATL also get NBA also get Luka Doncic, Orange Julius Randle, CB3, Rob Covington, Nikola Vucevic, Domantas Sabonis. So really that's something right there. That's all there is to you need to know on that, and that's surprising news right there. Also, I want to send birthdays out to Guilty Gear Strives, Ragnar, the Blood Edge, Terumi of Blaze Blue, Lee of Street Fighter, Big Bear and Raiden of Fatal Fury Special and King of Fighters, Angelica of Samurai Shodown Sen, Hinako Shijao of King of Fighters 2000, Momoko of King of Fighters X, Queen Memory of Twinkle Star Sprites, Jessica Biel, Julie Bowen, Camila Cabello, Tone, Locke, Lil Flip, Herschel Walker, Jackie Joyner, Kersey, Jason Taylor, Christy, Lucas Sayak, Buddy Velastro, Montana 300, Miranda Richardson, May Mendoza, Shraddha Kapoor, Isabel Mathers, Michael Thomas, Maria Geronimo, Natalie Kelly, Justin Gabriel, Allison King, Allie, Matisha Schaefer, Kathleen Catherine Waterston, Perry McCarthy, Alexina Graham, Bella Heathcote, Haley Marie Norman, Dave Faustino, Amber Mid Thunder, Lucy Collett, Lil E, Effie Harvey, Mason, Tanisha, Nakarji, Brittany Guzman, Laura Herring, and San Antonio Holmes. So send your birthday wish, your birthday shelter, birthday tweets, everyone. Please be sure to do so on that. And that's all there is to you to know. So nothing but you said it better. So that's all there is to you to know, everybody. So ladies, that will do it right there for the Clothing House Sports Board. Make sure you subscribe to the Clothing House Sports Board, both YouTube channel and Facebook page by any and all means necessary. What are your thoughts of the Suns defeating the Lakers 114-104? Let me know in the comment section about that. I will just put your buddy on that as well. Yeah, that's exactly on Spurs defeating the Knicks 119-93. What thoughts about that? Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll just make sure that's all there's to you to know. Yeah, that's any thoughts, Spurs at the Air Boost. He's going to be having surgery to get that pacemaker out of the way. So let me know about the comment section. No, just make sure. So any thoughts, Spurs out to him. His family members, his fancy. He's going to have surgery, which should be covered as well. Yeah, that's in the LA Sheriff's Department issuing a warrant to get data from a black box in the SUV that Tiger was driving in the car crash while he was injured. So let me know about that. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share everybody. Thoughts on the Celtics from the post 110-120. Let me know about that. Sure, I'll just share right. It comes down below. Thoughts on Nuggets from the Bucks 120-97. Let me know about that. I'll just want to share that. So there's two you to know on that. Listen to Giselle saying that she urged Tom Bay to retire, by the way. Do you think Tom Bay's ever going to retire at all? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just make sure. That's all there's to you. Yeltsin Gary McDermott apologized to him for using the word plantation during the Crane's loss to Xavier during the post-game speech, by the way. Thoughts about that? You think he should be released for that? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll just want to share with thoughts. A nice read. Bucks 120-97. Let me know in the comments down. What are your thoughts on watching football replacing cheerleaders with the co-ed dance team? What are your thoughts about that? I'll just want to share. That's all there's to you know for that. So let's do it. So that's what's out to the Orioles. Ultimately received the 88. Very clear what he died of. So that's a good question right there. So mental right there. You listen to your rosters for the slam dunk contest, for 3-point contest, for the skills challenge being announced. Let me know about the contest. Just want to share what I saw this scene with that. So let's do it. So we went to the Gilded Gear Stripes. Is there Ragna, the Blood Edge, Terumia Blaze Blue, Leah Street Fighter, Nick Bear, and Raiden of Fatal Fury, especially in King of Fighters. Jayson Tatum, Christian Lucas Sayak, Buddy Velastro, Lil Flip, Lil E. So send your brother wish, your brother shelter with squish them. That's all you gotta do about it. That's all you know for now. Doesn't count one slip being sentenced to 4 things behind bars, numerous rapes, and all the other incidents he's been in. Let me know what he does, but because he's gonna face. Let me know about that. Just want to share that's all there's to know for that, everybody. And that's all there is to it. So let me stay right there. So let's do it. You know that. So some more to it. I'll bet my breaking news, tells updates, and we're doing a whole lot more in the Clothing Sports, where everything sports there, everything there is. You know, that's all I need to say. Everybody, take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.